They'll be calling you a radical, so psycho fucking up is down, black is white. Best economy in history when it's probably the worst economy in history. Let's see, we have approaching 40 million people. Well, we have 36 million people drawing unemployment. That's not counting your chronic unemployment. It's unarguable, over 60 million people unemployed in the United States and a workforce that's 153 million. We can do math. We can do math. Greatest economy. Well, I'm on Lesley Stahl's on this side, and you can say all you want, but let's talk about it. Took 60 minutes, 3,000 something days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour, Fukushima, but at least they told you. CBS, NBC, ABC, CNN, Operation Foxconn fucking News, his fucking owner that leads him around by his noose. You know what Fox News calls Trump? They're useful idiot. Of course. So, the only one that ever did a report and told the truth on any Fukushima got close was Lesley Stahl. Now, I know Lake Barrett, that fucking liar. I mean, Mark, who watches these videos, is maintenance guy. Lake Barrett lives in Florida. So Lesley Stahl at Fukushima on day about 3,000. To Lake Barrett. This is important. I mean, what a perfect place, right? The Wada School of Business, number 1 to dead last. Don't go see the Dalai Lama. Isn't it perfect? Such an incredible economics finance school. We used to gather the data for the state of Utah's unemployment. We used to do the PPI and CPI here. It used to be a powerhouse. Sister to school to Wharton, Trump's school. I mean, of course, I guess I like how Trump bad-mouthing Biden on his academia career. Delaware. Didn't he get a law degree from Syracuse? By the way, Kyle Madsen taught at Syracuse here. Well, they're all lawyers. I mean, Trump's own sister, the judge, not a niece, the sister, said that he paid a kid to take his tests at Wharton. We used to beat Wharton. So, the nuclear school. Trump's so pro-nuclear. Talk about being led around. So, Lake Barrett and Lesley Stahl. Lake Barrett's the same guy who did the cover-up of 3 Mile Island. And Arnie Gundershield worked in symphony together. So Lake Barrett's running the so-called cleanup of Fukushima, Japan, using the homeless, which the mob is really who's in charge. Oh yeah, the nuclear energy crime syndicate is the mob. So, stay with me. Lesley Stahl to Lake Barrett, Fukushima, Japan. Well, these are core meltdowns? These are full meltdowns? Again, it took them 3,000 days to tell you 60 minutes what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour. Where are they at? See those holes right there? They're burrowed in. Pacific Ocean's right there. Well, Lesley Stahl, fixing this is like kind of going to the moon. Lake Barrett, way bigger than that. This has never happened before. Well, how long will this take? Decades. Which is all true. So, yeah, 3,000 days. Tell you what Kevin Blanch told you 1 hour. You know, I guess we'll wait. How long did it take them to do the HBO to do the Chernobyl documentary, which I consulted on, and they gave me shit. Oh, I got a beanie out of it. They got stole. Which is great. I love that documentary. I remember watching it in the San Francisco airport. Girl had the iPad. I said, you'll never put that up. You know, what do you think, Kevin? I says, if you put that up, it's a powerhouse. It's good. It's really good. The only thing I don't like about it is their spin on it that somehow it was communism, socialism versus capitalism that make this happen, which is total bullshit. Because the nuclear energy crime syndicate, Russia, the United States, Japan, I call it the nuclear vagina, are all the same gig. They're the same. It's the same system. It's the same corrupt. It's a mob. It's a crime syndicate. It's a crime family. So Trump, greatest economy. I mean, he's insane. Totally fucking insane. Of course, sliding with Biden. Oh no, I'm voting for that fucker either. You know. So, but Trump's the worst president in the history of the country. He passed Obama. Obama, the cover-up of Fukushima. Yeah, but I like the hard right, which Michael Savage. Now, there's a freaking lunatic who belongs in a prison. God, you see the shit he said about Rush Limbaugh? I mean, I don't like Rush Limbaugh either, but the guy's got freaking stage 4 cancer in his lungs. He's dying. You can say whatever you want about Rush Limbaugh. Talk about, I mean, he did a lot of damage. There's no doubting, but he's part of Americana in the last 20, 30 years, probably as big as anyone. You know, of course, this is the trumpets that badmouth John McCain in death. I see John McCain's mom just died, 108 years old. So, this is who he is. I mean, this dude will attack anyone, anybody. I mean, so the trumpets, they took on Fukushima in a big time way because of their hatred for Obama. Well, Alex Jones was selling pills and water filters and bunkers, so was, you know, what's his name up Morgan. That's what they were all doing. And, you know, Alex Jones was asked twice, mutually exclusive, you can look it up, call him, why won't you have Kevin Blanch on your show? He's the #1 anti-nuker. You know, and I used to well, there's stuff I like and dislike about Mike Adams, but some of his stuff was good. How come they dropped it when their Lord and Savior became president? Lord and Savior. I mean, think about that. The opposite of Jesus. There isn't anything more opposite of Jesus than Donald Trump. You can't get more opposite. I mean, I saw the rape case went forward. The United States Justice Department had their chance to do oral arguments and just didn't even show up. He's counting on his freak Supreme Court justice. That's what he's counting on. He knows he's going to lose, but then he's going to be up against income tax evasion, fraud, rape charges, blah, blah, blah. But he's counting on this Supreme Court dog and pony show. I got about luck. Ginsburg couldn't hang on for another 2 months. He's counting on that, just giving him a full blanket pardon. So, greatest economy. It's probably the worst economy in U.S. history. It's right there with the Great Depression. And his answer is cut people off food stamps. Him and Mike Lee, that welfare queen. Pull people off Medicaid. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I've been fighting for my life. So, up is down, black is white, wrong is fucking right. I'm a butcher, what's cow? I'm a baker, what's cake? I'm a politician. What's poverty? What's the real unemployment rate? I'm a journalist. What's the truth? At least 60 Minutes and Lesley Stahl, I've told you. You just don't want to hear it. CBS, ABC, NBC, those frauds, they went in there and staged footage. CNN, BBC, all of them, Reuters, none of them told you one bit of the truth of Fukushima. They've all lied. Lesley Stahl is the only one that did a piece that was accurate. And it is accurate. Of course, a little late, but better late than never. Stand tuned.